Hello everyone. Good afternoon, not evening. It's Michelle Pepper here. Thank you for joining me today for my live class to go. How is everyone? It is Wednesday, the 3rd of April today, New Zealand time. Right. I think I'm on time, maybe slightly late. Anyway, so let's just get on with it. So today, as always, I have two projects for you, and we are going to be playing with, let me just bring it out, the Meadow dies, which are these things here. So it's a die set. Now, it is on our retiring list, unfortunately, but it did come out ages ago. I think it was... I remember doing a post. I just had a look through. I did a post, a couple of posts, I think back in 2021, or 2020 even. So this has has been in our range for a while. So unfortunately, it's retiring. But so by the end of this month, if it is, it will be retired after this month, or it's while supplies last now. While supplies last. Gosh, I can't speak. Anyway, so the good news is it's half price. So, well, actually, it's half price from the 9th of April. We know it's retiring, but the discounted prices for the retiring products doesn't come into effect until the 9th of April. So, if you're wanting this, I don't know. It's really hard to tell whether it will sell out before then. So if you don't want to risk it, you want to get it now at full price. Or if you like it and you can wait, just wait till the 9th of April before you order it, and then you'll get it at half price. Okay, I'm going to flip you around so you can see. Let's do this. Right, flip you around here so you can see what we're doing today. But before we actually do that, we always have to wait so long for this to flip around. Okay, come on. Yay, radio. Okay, so I wanted to show you it's April. So every month I do a designer paper series club. So card club if you like. So the feature for this month in April is the Poetic Expressions DSP. Okay, so this is in the January to April mini catalogue, so that's retiring as well. Okay, but I do believe that one doesn't have any discount on it from the 9th of April. So basically, the designer papers card club that I do is kind of like, because we have so many designer papers. And they're always so pretty, and they're always like double-sided. So, and I just thought I'll make it easy for my customers, and you can get like a sample of the papers that come in those packs. So they're usually 12 by 12. I only do the 12 by 12 one. We do have 6 by 6, but I generally only pick the 12 by 12 to do my cards club monthly. And so we've got like 6 patterns, so you get double-sided, right? So you get 12 patterns essentially, and you get 2 sheets of each, right? So 12 by 12 sheets. So these are cut down to 4 by 6. So it's kind of like a nice little way to get a sampling of our products, of our papers, before you buy the whole packet, if you like. But also because I know a lot of crafters just, end up hogging paper, end up having loads and loads of paper. So in this way, you can still make cards with them, and you can have a variety. Every month we'll have different papers, and so you'll get at least 6 different cards. Because then what I do is, instead of just giving you a sample of the papers like this, I actually design a card, a template, and then we use it for, so you can use the paper. So that will be this month. This is the template this month. So very simple design. Basically, you've got your DSP, covers up the whole of the card base, and then I have a layer of vellum, and then 3 of the Meadow dies, die cut, cut out, and then, you know, and then the notes, sorry, the sentiment. So the only thing that, it comes with all the pieces, but not stamped, because that's how we have to do it. Like, we can't provide you the stamped image, and these are dies, so I can just cut them out for you. That's okay. And then, yeah, so, and then you just use whatever sentiment you have, and you stamp it on yourself. So it can be anything. So real simple design, you know, and it's just kind of like something, my aim is that you'll be able to pick up a card, you know, a card kit in the envelope, and you'll be able to do this in 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes. You'll be able to put it together. So then you'll end up having your 6 cards out of, yeah, for each month's card kit. So that is for April. Okay, that's, you can find out details about it on my website, and I will post about it too. Okay, so this month. Oh, before we go, there's another sample that I did. This was done a while ago, quite a long time ago, but you can see how simple it is to make this, to use these dies, right, and how cool you can make the cards. Like, so basic, and even this, you can now use this as, you know, you can put it over a colored cardstock, and you can quite easily make a card out of the negative, right? So, and this is basically what it is. It's like I cut out all this in the black, so this is the negative piece, and I just layer it over a basic white piece, and there you go. And then I use those black cut out pieces, the positive side, for another card, which I have obviously given away. Okay, so today's class to go, 2 projects and simple designs. Again, you know, that's what I do. Well, I like to do complicated stuff too, but, you know, generally for our class to go, we don't do that. And the idea is to get you crafting. So this is our first card, which is very similar to, I guess it's quite similar to our designer paper cards club for April. Just instead of a vellum, we have a circle die cut from the Stylish Shapes dies, and I just used 2 instead of 3. And yeah, and yes, I do have to bring in my twine. Lately I have done cards with no twines or bling. Incredible. So we've got this. Alright, so with class to go, obviously you get to watch the video and you get to see it all for free. And please, if you like it, please do like it on the channel, and then share it. That would be wonderful. I would appreciate it very much. So in your card kit, this will come like so, right? So you've got the pieces for the base for that, right? So you've got that, and I have already pre-cut those ones out. So if you don't have those dies, you can still get these card kits. And then we have that. Look, I've even bowed it for you. Like, isn't that cool just as it is? I don't know, I love white cards. Actually, our second card is white card. So, jumping ahead. So then you'll get a piece of designer series paper. And it can be any one of these. Right, so I've already used that one in that set. And it could be any one of these. And you have double side. It's a double side, so you've got 2 choice. Now with the class to go, you'll get 2 kits for this card. So you'll get 2 card kits for this design, and then the second card, you'll get 2 kits for that design as well. So how do we get this class? How do we get these kits? It's free. Okay, you can only get it free as an incentive from me when you place an order with me this week. So it's still free. Yes, you have to order. Roundabout way of doing things, but yes, you still have to order something from me, but you know, as a thank you gift, I give you those kits, 4 card kits. All right, so right, I don't know which one should we use. This is where I'm a little bit bad at decision making. So I'm just gonna, I think I'll just go with the first one. So we've got that, and then I'm just gonna go like that. How cool is it? Can you see it? I'll show you the sample here as well. Well, maybe here. Show you the sample here. Okay, oh, better not put that on the wet surface. Alright, so simply just adhere that on, and you obviously can use whatever glue you like. Ooh. See, the blue will look really nice too. But okay, we're going pink. We're going pink. Yeah. But see, if you buy the whole pack of DSP, then you basically can do multiples of these cards, and you can do whatever you fancy. You don't have to make a decision. Alright, I'm just putting it on here. Okay. There we go. It's liquid glue, so it lets me wriggle a bit, because I see that it wasn't very straight. Okay, so once I'm happy with it, I'll just press it right down, and then we've got this. Okay, now I'm going to stamp using So Sincere, Just Love Spending Time With You. I thought that's really cool, so I think I'll just stick with that. This is where you can, you know, what you can decide what you want, and also I have introduced a third color here. This is basically wild wheat and what pink is that? Bubble bath. And I've introduced a lost lagoon in there, which is, I don't know, some people don't like it, some people like to keep it, you know, the color, but I thought that just, I don't know, I just felt like it. And also Lost Lagoon is actually a colour in the designer paper pack. So I thought it would be alright to use that. So I'm going to keep it wild wheat this time, and then you can see. You know. But you can see if, you know, if there's one you particularly prefer. But also, really, when you get the cut kits, you can just do whatever colour you want. Right. Or maybe more like whatever colour you have. Ooh, cool. Just love spending time with you. And I do. I really do. I love spending time with you guys on here. I appreciate that you hang out here with me. So basically, that's how this is going to go. Ooh. Right, I think I want it closer. Okay. So then I just kind of decide where I want it, and then I'm going to put glue. So I don't know if there's an easier way of doing this. No, I just put it on here. You can see. Oi, get out. Okay. I'm being a bit rough with my glue, aren't I? Okay, it's kind of, I just want to place it about here. Right, notice I'm only lightly gluing down on here because I actually want, okay, then I can just put some glue here. I guess it helps if my glue is working. Maybe not. Yeah. So you just kind of play around with it and decide where you want it. Maybe. Let's get out the other glue. Let's get out this one. So then I want to place this on dimensional. Alright. So here we go. This is just the ends, so I'm just, yeah, being quite generous with that one. Okay, take that one out, put that, lift it off, and then just going to put it like so. I might want to angle a bit more. So, ooh, coming out. Ah. Yeah, whatever works. Right. I'm probably making this a little bit harder than it really is. Okay, and then we just need this glued on here. And again, only a little bit tiny glue. And you can use glue or you can use glue dot. Right, glue might be a bit messy, and you kind of just need to wait for it to dry. Okay, I'm not going to touch it. But there you go. Just like that. One card down. So you can do this early in less than 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm not including gems, just because it's such a pain sometimes to cut them. But you know what? I do. Look, I picked up all the gems that are retiring. So I have all these gems to either give away or use them up. So, I don't know, maybe you might find them in your kit. Right, or some of it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if I do gems, sometimes, like, for example, this is good because I can just go like this, and that's 3. So generally we do 3 per card, or odd numbers, and that's the different sizes. So that's kind of good. But then there are others where, like this, it's the bigger ones down here, the middle size here, and then the small size at the top there. So if I were to give you one of each, can you imagine me having to cut one little piece here, one little piece here, and one little piece here, and hope you don't lose it, and it doesn't go walkabouts in the kit when I put it in or when I package it. Yeah, so that's why sometimes it's easier not to include gems, and you can easily get those if you want to use them. Alright, but I think it's great. It's a great card without the bling anyway, so there you go. So here you go, you can see the difference, right? So there's 2 colours, well actually 3 colours anyway. But I've just, kind of used the same colour as that instead of introducing a 3rd colour. So I don't know, do you have a preference? Alright, so I'll put this aside. So you'll get 2 card kits for this design when you place an order with me this week, right through to Tuesday next week. And then next Wednesday we'll have a new offering. Now this second card is what we call a white card. Well, I call it a white card because it is white. It's white on white on white. There you go. So, I don't know, I guess it's a bit kind of like reminds me of, I don't know, like, my mum's a Catholic, and so I know she's ordered some, like, confirmation cards from me before, so, generally they want white, so there you go. This was kind of inspired by that. I do know a young teenager that is getting baptized at the end of the month, so I might give her this card. So kind of like design this so that it's like a bow, like a present. Yeah, anyway. But the good thing, so this is the card. So you'll get 2 of this as well. 2 of this card. Just making sure there's nothing in the envelope. Right, let me put this on the side, on the corner here, so you can see. And so all it is. Now this one I didn't emboss. So with this one I thought maybe I'll try embossing it. Okay, so let's just bring in this puppy, this boss, a big boss, cut and emboss, little contraption here. So guys, I have gone through, right, all my things that are retiring. I am left with these 3 plus the set of 2 small ones, embossing folder. What do you think of that? Everything else that I have, embossing folder wise, is retiring. Whew, it's like, I guess that means more products on the way. Okay, well I'm going to use this for this one. It's the exposed 3D brick. I don't know, that just seems really nice to use. I love using this. I think I use this for our March's Designer Papers Club. I'm just having also a quick look. Oh, I suppose I could use music. I could use the music. This one's retiring. The painted posies, that's retiring. Quatrefoil, that's retiring. And then that was the hybrid one, which is the ring, trees of ring. Those are retiring. So, what else? Oh, there's more. Okay, and that's the countryside. That's retiring. And those two are set, stripes and splatters. Those are retiring. So there you go. It's really sad to say goodbye to all these products. Oh, okay. I need to change my setting for this. So that's just the plain one, and then the folder with the card in there, and this grey number 4 plate. You can see it's number 4. Okay, oops, don't need that. Oops, that's tight now. And okay, so we're going to use that. Ta-da! You can see it. Okay, I'll just get these out of the way. So many things. So many things. Right. I'm just going to put this so that it saves a bit of room. Okay, put this back up here. Got this. So, and then that goes on here. So, before we glue that on, we need to adhere. We need to wrap the ribbon. So this is the sheer silver and white sheer ribbon, and I'm giving you a really long piece here. It's like a 30-inch piece, because what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this around like a present. This is what you do with your boxes when you wrap your presents. Okay, so kind of, whoops, try to do this on camera. Okay, let's see. Okay, so kind of do it like that. So what you want is a flat at the bottom, so it's not like causing you problems. Now, I never know which way, but I think this way works. So just wrap into a bow. So just do it however you do it, and hope for the best. All right. So I don't think why is it so that's like this. That will do. That will do, I think. Kind of like doesn't look very straight. That's okay, because that's going to be covered up. Okay, that part's going to be covered up. Alright, so, and then I'm going to tie a bow. Or thumbs. There we go. So I just make this a little bit longer. Just a bit longer. So you just maneuver and play with it until you get it right, until you get it just so. Okay. That's cool. Happy with that. And then now we can stick that on. And I'm just sticking it on with glue. Just do with my glue. Oops, that one. There we go. So you can see that. And I'm just going to be quite generous with this glue, just because it's embossed. So it's got all these grooves to get into. Alright, And then we're just going to, and you know why I like the glue, liquid glue, is because then I can move it if it's not right. It gives me wiggle room. And the trick is, if you don't use an excessive amount, then you won't get gluey hands. Right? The other thing I like to do, here's a trick if you haven't seen me do it, is if you've got glue in your hand, you can just rub it on the silicone mat, and then it just rolls off. Okay, so that's a little handy tip. I hope that you find helpful. Alright, so I'm just going to put that on, and we're almost done, right? So we just need the 2 white pieces. Now, of course, if you don't want it white, you can color it. I've given it to you in white, but of course you can change it if you prefer. Now, and again, you know, you can do it however you like it, so that's slightly different to that. Just whatever I feel like. Now I just need to stamp that. Now I'm going to do May the Lord bless you and keep you, just because I can, but of course you can do other sentiments. That's a great thing about this card, kids, right? Because you can do however you like. Every day is a fresh start. That could be quite cool. I don't know. What would you use? Why can't I see my... That's it, because I have put it aside. So that label is out of the nestled, what is it called? Nested Essential Dies. So that comes with all that shape, and this is that one. The rounded square. Okay, so we're going to do that, and I'm going to use the same, I think. May the Lord bless you. Be of good courage. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Could do that. Something different. Which one is it? Trust in the Lord with all your heart. That one. Let's have a look. Is that too long? Ooh, it only just fits. I can't get it wrong. This one. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. And the colour is Lost Lagoon. I'm going to do Lost Lagoon again. Okay. Let's hope I don't get it wrong. It's always the other side, I guess. Woohoo! Not too bad. Not too bad. Maybe it could have gone a little bit higher, but that's cool. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Okay, so I can put that over here. I'll clean that later. And that's it, guys. We are just about done with this card. So that's just going to go on here like so. I know that bow is kind of covering that a bit. Maybe if I could do it like that. Does it look funny? It does, I think I could just do it like that. You can always maneuver it. So that, yeah. But what I want to do is actually make sure I glue those, I don't even know what you call them. They're not leaves. What are they? Twigs? Sprigs? Sprigs. Yes, they're like little sprigs. Okay, that one I didn't punch out. So look, I can need to get rid of that. Oop, that little piece. Okay. And then, so I don't want to like glue it all the way down, because I want a bit of movement, right? I want it to look, why is this not sticking? Okay. Okay, make a layer of me then, sprigs. Okay. Because our glue is usually so good. going to stick it down, holding it down for a little bit. Just needs some persuasion. That's what it is. Right, and then this can go in here. I need my dimensionals. Alright, so let's do it here. Oh. Wait, that's not. That didn't come in. Here we go. That's good. And one more. Okay. We're nearly there. We just need some gems now for this. Come here. Right, there we go. We have a card. Okay. I'm thinking that I might actually have to pull this off and wriggle it down. Hang on. Because it was off the card and I don't want it to be off the card. Okay, come on. Nothing is 100%. Nothing works first time, you know. So maybe that can be a little bit encouraging for you. If you feel like you can never do it. Okay, I think that's better. Yeah, okay. Phew! Alright, here we go. We got it. We got there at last. So I don't know if you can see the difference. One's non-embossed and one is embossed. So with white cards, that's generally the trick. You want to get lots of texture on it to kind of give it interest, because obviously the white is very plain and could be boring, and so there's no colors to kind of jazz it up, you know, and so we rely on textures and yeah, layers to make it look good. So that's what we've done here. I think it's still nice and clean and classic though, without the embossing. So I'm happy with that still. But you know, it's just another layer, another dimension when you do it with the textured embossing. Right, I'm just looking for my. And I love the white because of the sparkle on the silver and white ribbon, so it kind of gives it a real cool, yeah, texture. I mean, interest as well. So, okay, finally, if we need to, let's get some gems on here. Well, I don't know why I've got some that are. Let's see, this looks like it's just all nice. So why don't I just use it? Right, so that's it. That's card number 2. And that's it for today. So we have the white cards, and then we have the pattern paper with poetic expression. So it's all using our Meadow dies, which is retiring. And if you get them from the 9th of April, hopefully it doesn't sell out by then, you get it at 50% discount. So that's a pretty good deal. So I think that works out to be about $40 for those dice. You get how many dice? You get a lot of dice. Let me see. You get 13 dice. So it comes with that little butterfly die as well, like 2 of them, half a butterfly, whole butterfly. And then you get this little cute tag as well, and the label with a scallop edging. And these, presumably, they're leaves. I actually don't know what they are. I don't think I've ever used them. There you go. So I hope you enjoyed this little presentation, this little class to go. So and look out for the products. So go on the website. That's the best place to see what's retiring. I do have a link as well to the retiring list and the discounted price if it has discount applied to it. It's like up to 60%. But there are some products that are not discounted, like the paper. The paper is called Poetic Expressions. Now that's not discounted, but the Meadow dies is. So, and it's up to 60% anywhere. Yeah. So enjoy your week, and thank you very much for joining me today. And I hope to see you next week, next Wednesday, same time. But we'll do different projects. We'll have different items. I will be showing. I'll be picking either a retired stamp set or dies as we're doing here, or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll use something that is actually current. It kind of really depends, because the tricky thing is if I do retired stuff, you might not be able to get it if you really want it. So then that's kind of like not cool. So yeah, it just kind of really depends. But this time, hopefully, these Meadow dies, you'll be able to get it. If you love it and you don't have it, you should still be able to get it. All right. Okay. I'll see you